Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Rare Coin Secrets USA, the channel that never sleeps, the channel that digs deep into the hidden corners of history, and the channel that keeps bringing you treasures that most people walk past without ever noticing. If you are watching right now, remember this: every single dime, every single cent, every single coin in your pocket could be a fortune waiting to be uncovered. Tonight, I bring you something beyond imagination, something so rare, so valuable, that collectors around the world are keeping their eyes locked on it. Get ready, because today's journey begins with one of the most surprising treasures of modern numismatics. First coin number 1. The 2013 Roosevelt Dime with the Philadelphia P mint mark. Now, you may be asking yourself, how could a dime from just a decade ago hold such extraordinary power? The truth is, history has its way of hiding wealth in plain sight. The Roosevelt Dime series, first struck in 1946, was not just a coin, it was a symbol, a tribute to President Franklin D. Roosevelt's fight against polio and his monumental legacy in shaping America's strength during one of the most challenging times in history. From that first dime to the present day, each issue carries forward the pride of the American mint. But every now and then, a single coin emerges from the ordinary, carrying within it a story that no one expected. The 2013 Roosevelt Dime with a P mint mark belongs to Philadelphia, the oldest mint in the United States, a city where tradition, history, and innovation collide. But what makes this dime truly stand apart is not just where it was born, but how it has survived. Imagine a coin that carries gray wave-like surfaces rippling across its metal, paired with subtle green shades on its reverse that shine almost like emerald reflections when the light strikes it just right. This isn't a flaw, my friends. This is a living fingerprint of history, a patina of time, and collectors crave this type of uniqueness. The composition of this Roosevelt dime, as many may know, shifted after 1965. Gone were the days of 90% silver dimes. Instead, America moved to a copper nickel-clad composition. Yet even within this common change, coins like this 2013 dime tell a deeper story. Because while millions upon millions of dimes rolled off the presses, only a handful develop these one-of-a-kind surfaces that make them priceless. To the untrained eye, it might seem like nothing but a regular coin, but to the expert collector, it's a beacon, a signal that says this coin belongs in the elite category of treasures. But here's where the real suspense comes in. Why does this dime, among countless others, demand such attention? It's because condition, rarity, and uniqueness converge in one place. This dime is in fine condition, not overly circulated, still carrying its charm, still bearing its life story without being broken down. Add to that the gray wave surfaces, the green shades that collectors interpret as natural, almost artistic toning, and you have something that cannot be reproduced. Coins like this are one-of-one masterpieces, treasures you simply cannot replace. Now, let me share something that will blow your mind. The current market value of this coin today stands at an eye-widening $118,000. Yes, you heard that right. This is not fiction, not a dream, not a fantasy. This is cold, hard fact. The coin that many would overlook as spare change in a pocket or a drawer is right now commanding the kind of price that could change lives. We are not talking about small gains here. We are talking about wealth that feels like a treasure chest opening in your hands. Imagine holding this dime and knowing that in today's booming rare coin market, it is equivalent to carrying a treasure map with the X already marked. And let me tell you, this value is not shrinking. It is growing. Every single day, collectors are chasing these rare varieties, and the auction prices are climbing like wildfire. The future of this dime's value is only heading one way, up. For collectors, this is not just about owning a coin. This is about securing a legacy, holding a piece of history that can be passed down through generations. Think about it. Coins like this are not merely metal, they are time capsules. They survive wars, economic changes, cultural revolutions, and still arrive in our hands as a reminder that treasures don't always come in golden boxes. They come disguised as everyday objects. And that is the very magic of numismatics. So here's my tip for collectors out there. Never underestimate the power of observation. Pay attention to details that others overlook. Look for those natural toning patterns, those subtle color waves, those conditions that make a coin stand apart from the millions. These are the treasures that the market rewards. Always keep your eyes open because your fortune may just be lying inside your pocket change. And in conclusion, let me leave you with this. The 2013 Roosevelt Dime with the P mint mark, with its breathtaking waves of gray and green, is not just a coin. It is proof that hidden treasure still exists in our modern world. It is a reminder that sometimes wealth lies not in what we expect, but in what we least expect. And right here on Rare Coin Secrets USA, we bring you those very truths every single day. Trust this channel, because here we uncover, we reveal, and we never stop searching for the secrets that make ordinary coins into extraordinary treasures. Next coin, number 2. As we continue our treasure hunt tonight, the journey only grows more thrilling. What we are about to uncover next will leave you speechless because hidden among the ordinary dimes of the mid-2000s is a coin so extraordinary that it has become the heartbeat of many passionate collectors' dreams. Our next star is none other than the 2006 Roosevelt Dime with the coveted Denver D mint mark. And trust me when I say this, it is not just a dime. It is a dazzling piece of American treasure. The Roosevelt Dime series has always carried deep meaning in American coinage. Since its debut in 1946, this coin has represented the strength and leadership of Franklin Delano Roosevelt, a man who guided America through the Great Depression and World War II. The design itself is iconic. Roosevelt's confident profile on the obverse, symbolizing hope and resilience, and the reverse with the torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength. But when we step into the world of 2006 with D-Dime, something magical happens, something that sets it apart from the millions of other coins struck that same year. The Denver Mint has long been known for its precision and high-quality strikes, and in 2006, countless coins flowed from its presses. Yet the beauty of coin collecting lies in the fact that no two coins are ever truly identical. This particular dime carries an unmistakable allure. Its yellow and silver shine catches the eye in an instant, almost as though sunlight and moonlight are dancing together on its surface. The coin's surfaces shimmer with a metallic brilliance that feels alive, like it is holding secrets waiting to be discovered. Its condition is fine, meaning it has survived the circulation of everyday life without losing its dignity, still sharp, still beautiful, still commanding attention. Now, here's where things become truly fascinating. Coins like this may seem common at first glance, but what makes them valuable is their ability to carry uniqueness in both appearance and condition. Collectors crave coins that break the pattern, coins that stand out from the billions. This 2006 dime does exactly that. With its natural yellow-silver glow, this coin has become more than just a piece of money. It has become a one-of-a-kind artifact, a collectible jewel that whispers to those who know how to listen. Let me tell you something that should shake your soul. This very coin today is commanding a staggering $124,000 in the market. That's right, $124,000 for a single dime that could easily be mistaken for pocket change by someone unaware of its hidden majesty. And let me assure you, this is no exaggeration, no story spun to trick the mind. This is reality. Collectors, dealers, and auction houses know the worth of this coin, and they are willing to fight for it. The demand is climbing like a wave, and every day the tide grows stronger. The value is not sitting still, it is rising, and it will continue to rise as long as collectors keep chasing rarity and perfection. This coin is not less than a treasure chest, a fortune packed into a piece of metal smaller than your fingertip. For the true collector, owning this coin is like owning a crown jewel. It is not only about the monetary value, it is about the pride of holding something that almost no one else possesses. It is about being part of a very exclusive circle, a circle that understands that treasure does not only lie beneath the ground, it lies right here in the coins we so often overlook. Here's my tip to every viewer watching right now. Never underestimate coins from modern years. Too many collectors ignore them, focusing only on the classics of the early 1900s or the silver issues before 1965. But treasures like this 2006 dime prove that even recent decades hide secrets. Search your rolls, check your collections, pay attention to every detail. Because when you stumble upon that one coin with the right mint mark, the right shine, the right survival story, you are no longer just a collector, you are a treasure hunter who has struck gold. And as we bring the story of this coin to a close, let me say this. The 2006 Roosevelt Dime with the D mint mark and its breathtaking yellow-silver shine is not just a coin. It is proof that modern treasure is real. It is evidence that history and value continue to be minted into our lives every single day. And here, on Rare Coin Secrets USA, you can trust us to bring you the truth, the excitement, and the daily updates that keep your passion for coin collecting alive. So hold on tight because we are just getting started. If you thought this dime was extraordinary, wait until you see the next rare treasures we are about to reveal. Next, coin number 3. As the treasure hunt continues, we now turn the page to one of the most jaw-dropping revelations in modern American coinage. Our next discovery takes us back to the late 1970s, a decade of change, style, and bold statements, but also a decade when a silent hidden treasure was being produced. And that treasure is none other than the 1977 Roosevelt Dime without any mint mark. Believe me when I say this, friends, this is not just a missing letter. It is the very thing that separates ordinary coins from legendary fortunes. The Roosevelt Dime, born in 1946, had by this time already become an everyday coin for the American people. Millions upon millions were struck every year, flooding pockets, purses, and piggy banks. The 1970s in particular were an era of mass production, when the U.S. Mint was operating at full capacity. But here's where fate stepped in. Every coin usually carries a mint mark, whether from Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco, to show where it was struck. Yet in rare cases, an error occurs and the mint mark never makes it onto the die. The result? A coin that looks plain at first glance, but to collectors, it is a golden ticket. The 1977 Roosevelt Dime without a mint mark is such a coin. Its surfaces gleam with a golden shade, a natural toning effect that makes this particular example appear almost regal, as though the coin itself was dipped in sunlight before being sealed away for collectors to discover. Its condition is extra fine, which means it has not only survived the decades but has done so gracefully, with sharp details and crisp features that still shine proudly. This is a survivor coin, one that beat the odds of circulation and time. Now, let's talk about rarity, because this is where the heartbeat of this coin's story lies. Mint errors are always exciting to collectors, but not all are created equal. A missing mint mark elevates the coin from simple pocket change to a crown jewel. In 1977, the vast majority of Roosevelt dimes carried their proper mint marks, but the few that slipped through without one became instant rarities. Collectors worldwide keep their eyes locked on these no mint mark dimes, knowing that their supply is so incredibly limited that demand can only grow higher year after year. And here comes the moment that will make your heart race. The current market value of this 1977 Roosevelt dime, without a mint mark, is a staggering $217,000. Yes, $217,000 for a coin that most people would overlook without a second thought. This is not fiction, not myth. This is a real treasure. Imagine holding something so small, yet knowing it holds a value greater than many inheritances. That is the power of this dime. It is no less than a fortune compacted into the palm of your hand. It is not just money. It is a rare artifact, a financial and historical treasure combined into one gleaming coin. And let me tell you, this value is not slowing down. The market is alive, auctions are hungry, and prices are climbing day by day. This is a coin that will only continue to rise in worth, and those who are fortunate enough to own one are holding onto a treasure chest in miniature form. For collectors, the lesson here is clear. Pay close attention to the details others miss. Always check your coins for mint marks. Always observe those small differences that can mean the world. A missing letter, a slight shade, a unique surface. These are the clues that separate a common dime from a life-changing discovery. True collectors know that the hunt is not about what is obvious, but about what is hidden. And the 1977 with no mint mark Roosevelt dime is the perfect example of how patience and keen observation can reward you with unimaginable wealth. As we wrap up the story of this coin, remember this. The 1977 Roosevelt dime without a mint mark is not just a rare variety. It is a golden treasure of modern numismatics. Its golden shade glows like history itself. Its extra fine condition keeps it alive with character, and its astronomical market value proves that even coins struck within living memory can become priceless legends. And here on Rare Coin Secrets USA, we make a promise to you. We are faithful, we are trustful, and we bring you the newest discoveries, the rarest updates, and the truth that makes coin collecting the most exciting journey you can imagine. Stay with us because the treasures we uncover together will change the way you see every coin you hold. Next coin, number 4. So far we've uncovered modern marvels and hidden rarities, But what I am about to reveal now takes us back to the early 1980s, a time when American coinage was evolving, when errors and oddities slipped quietly through the cracks, and when treasures were unknowingly put into circulation for ordinary people to spend. And among those treasures lies the 1982 Roosevelt Dime with the Denver D mint mark, a coin that carries not just value, but a mystery in its very appearance. The Roosevelt Dime had by then already cemented its place as a household coin. Millions upon millions flowed from the presses of Denver, stamped with the D mint mark as a sign of origin. Yet this particular dime is unlike the rest. On its surface, you can see gray waves rippling across its metal, like the quiet motion of the sea frozen in time. These waves are not damage, they are not imperfections. They are unique toning patterns that transform this dime into a work of art. Every collector knows that natural toning tells a story, and when it presents itself in such dramatic wave-like form, it elevates the coin from ordinary to extraordinary. Now, let's talk about condition. The coin is described as old condition, but don't mistake that for weakness. In the world of collecting, an old look can mean character. It means this coin has traveled through decades, survived countless hands, and yet lived on to show its story. Its details are still sharp enough to reveal its design, its D mint mark still intact, and its gray waves shimmering across the surface as evidence of its unique journey. Coins like this are loved by collectors not because they are flawless, but because they wear their history proudly, and that history cannot be replicated. What makes this coin so rare is not just its toning or its condition. It is the fact that so few like it exist. 1982 was a year of massive production, yet out of those millions, how many developed these extraordinary wave-like surfaces? How many survived in a state that would draw the attention of seasoned collectors and auction houses alike? The answer is extremely few. That rarity, combined with the visual allure of the gray waves, has made this dime one of the most desired pieces from its era. And now comes the revelation you've been waiting for. The current market value of this 1982 Roosevelt dime is a jaw-dropping $212,000. Let that sink in. A dime that once may have bought a piece of candy or been tossed in a jar now commands a price equal to a fortune. This is no storybook treasure. It is real, it is current, and it is rising. Collectors are watching closely, bidding fiercely, and the value only climbs higher with each auction. This dime is not less than a chest of gold shrunk into the size of 10 cents. Holding it is holding a treasure that defies imagination. For every collector listening right now, the lesson is clear. Do not overlook toning. Do not dismiss age. Do not underestimate what might seem ordinary. These are the very details that separate a dime worth 10 cents from a dime worth hundreds of thousands. When you encounter coins with unique surface patterns, coins that carry unusual beauty, do not ignore them. Study them, protect them, and treasure them, because the market is hungry for these rarities, and the prices show no signs of slowing down. So, as we close the story of this coin, let it be known. The 1982 Roosevelt Dime with the D mint mark, with its gray wave-like toning and proud old condition, is more than a coin, it is a legend in metal. It is living proof that even in recent decades, treasures of unimaginable worth have been hiding in plain sight. And here, at Rare Coin Secrets USA, we make it our mission to bring these discoveries to light every single day. This is the channel you can trust, the faithful source for the freshest, most exciting, most authentic updates in the world of rare coins. Stay tuned, because we are not done yet. The next coin we are about to reveal may just be the most breathtaking of them all. Next coin number 5. And now, dear treasure hunters, we come to the grand finale of tonight's journey. What I'm about to reveal will remind you that even in the most carefully crafted coins, treasures can emerge. Treasures that slip through unnoticed until one day they shake the entire numismatic world. Our final star is the 1992 Roosevelt Dime with the San Francisco S mint mark. This coin is no ordinary dime. It is a proof, a masterpiece born not for circulation but for collectors, yet one that carries secrets of its own. To understand the power of this coin, we must step into the world of proofs. Unlike ordinary circulation coins, proof coins are struck with specially polished dies, often multiple times, to create that sharp, mirror-like finish and frosted design that collectors dream of. They are coins of beauty, coins of art, meant to be admired rather than spent. The San Francisco Mint, long renowned for its precision and quality, has produced some of the most sought-after proofs in U.S. history. And the 1992 Roosevelt Dime proof with its copper-nickel plated copper composition is one of those hidden marvels. What makes this coin a standout among proofs is its unique appearance. Across its surface, you'll notice delicate green spots, faint but powerful, almost like emeralds sparkling against silver. To the untrained eye, these spots might seem like nothing, but to collectors, they are a sign of character, a rare beauty mark that sets this coin apart from the countless other proofs struck that year. Combined with its fine condition, still holding its polished luster and sharp details, this proof dime becomes more than just another entry in the Roosevelt series. It becomes a gem. Rarity plays a massive role here. Proof coins were already made in limited quantities compared to circulation strikes, but not all proofs survive the decades in pristine condition. Many lose their shine, many are damaged, many are forgotten in drawers. But the ones that carry uniqueness, like this coin with its natural green spotting, become true treasures. Collectors search relentlessly for these differences because rarity plus beauty equals astronomical demand. And now, here comes the revelation you've been waiting for. The current market value of this 1992 Roosevelt Dime proof, with the S mint mark, is an astounding $186,000. That's right, $186,000 for a coin most people would ignore if it passed in front of them. This is not hype, this is reality. This proof dime is no less than a treasure chest compacted into a 10-cent piece. It holds value, it holds history, and it holds a future that will only grow brighter. The market for rare proofs is exploding, and prices like these prove that collectors are willing to pay whatever it takes to secure these rare marvels. For collectors out there, here is your tip. Never underestimate proof coins. Look closely at every detail. Study the surfaces, the toning, the spotting, the very character of the coin. Proofs are supposed to be flawless, so when you find one with unique features that still shines in fine condition, you are holding something beyond rare. You are holding something irreplaceable. And so, as we close this journey with our final treasure, remember this. The 1992 Roosevelt Dime proof from San Francisco, with its emerald-like green spots and mirror brilliance, is proof that not all treasures are buried underground. Some are struck by the mint itself, hidden in plain sight, waiting for the faithful, the observant, and the passionate to recognize them. Here, on Rare Coin Secrets USA, we promise to keep bringing you these stories of hidden wealth, of overlooked fortunes, of the coins that transform ordinary pockets into extraordinary treasures. Stay with us because this journey never ends, and tomorrow's discovery might just change your life forever. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to stay updated with the most valuable coins in today's market. Your support helps us grow and bring you more hidden coin secrets.